Today's guided insight centers around having the courage and compassion to talk to people directly rather than talking about them to others. There are simply times when people fall short of what you need or expect. It can be frustrating and irritating. Maybe they act in a way that feels standoffish, rude, or non-responsive. Maybe no matter how hard you try, you just can't see eye to eye with someone. Perhaps a coworker makes a decision on a project that takes you 3 steps backward, and it's the last thing you needed as you were already swamped. In these moments, it's so easy to fall into negativity. It may feel neutral, or even, let's face it, good to complain about the person in question with someone else. Getting your feelings or frustrations out can feel in the moment like a cathartic experience, a needed purge and a relief. However, this approach is misguided if you actually want to clear the air, primarily because you're not talking to the right person. Consider that when you speak about people behind their backs, you're saying things that may not necessarily even be true. Combine this with whatever words are said back to you from the person you're venting to, and this can lead to devastating consequences. Not only in the relationship between you, but also with the person you're gossiping about. You cannot control the actions of the person you're gossiping with, meaning that the words you are saying could end up getting back to the person you're talking about. In fact, more often that is the case, even when you ask for confidentiality. Perhaps what you vented in the heat of the circumstance was not indicative of your overall feelings about the person you were speaking about. But either way, it doesn't matter, because once it's out there, well, it's out there, and the damage is already potentially done. Talking directly to the person you have an issue with is profoundly better than talking about them. In the spirit of having a productive and meaningful conversation, instead, try to have empathy, patience, and compassion for the person that upset you. Try to see things from their point of view. Giving someone the benefit of the doubt can help you resolve a misstep or a conflict rather than escalating it further. Focus on what actually happened, what you know to be true, and not your interpretations or your evaluations. Ultimately, talking to people instead of about them is of great benefit to you too. It quite literally simplifies your life. By not gossiping, you don't complicate or strain your relationships needlessly. Instead, you remain honest and in integrity, which lays the groundwork for more meaningful connections with those around you. Now I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, as long as you're in a place where it's safe to do so. Soften your facial muscles and lengthen the back of your neck by tucking your chin just slightly. Sit up straight while dropping your shoulders down to create more comfort in your body. Uncross your legs so your feet are flat on the floor, and place your hands open on your lap with your palms facing up. Now, silently begin to repeat the insight. I talk to people, not about them. I talk to people, not about them. Allow this insight to be gentle and easy, almost as if it's floating by on a cloud, just drifting. For the next minute, let this insight be your primary thought. I talk to people, not about them. If at any point you notice that your mind has drifted, gently come back to the insight and continue repeating it silently. Allow the insight to settle into your mind and your heart. When you hear a soft chime, stop repeating the insight and be still with your eyes closed. I talk to people, not about them. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Today and every day, notice your inclinations. You may feel compelled to talk about someone who is annoying you because it feels easier than being honest with them. Be compassionate with yourself as these thoughts come up, but do not give in to them. Have the courage to choose not to gossip and instead directly address issues with the other person involved. This is how you build trusted relationships with the people in your life. And isn't that what we all want? And above all, remember, before you go out, go in.